Talk about making quick work of your opposition. That's what India did in their opening match of the T20 World Cup.
Firstly, why are you playing in the United States? If this is the way you're going to promote the game globally, I'm sorry, you've lost the plot. You've totally lost the plot by preparing pitches which are substandard. You're preparing outfields which are substandard. No wonder the Americans like baseball. Because it's far less complicated than this sham that is playing out in 2 consecutive games at Nassau. 77 and now, wow, 19-run bonus, 96.
Why are you not giving credit to Indian bowlers?
We'll give them. I mean, see, we all, before the start of this game, we picked India to be the overwhelming favourites. I don't think the Irish can...
You picked them to be overwhelming.
Yeah, for this match, yes. Because I don't think I think the Irish just don't.
There's no Dhoni, na.
A rare day that Siddharth has picked India as favourites.
I mean, see, if it was any other opponent, then it would have been a 50-50 bit.
So even USA
India, England, or in India, New Zealand, India, Australia.
Even in
then
India,
it would have
Pakistan.
been 50-50. India, New Zealand, I'm sure if I was to ask you percentage wise, you're not giving 50%.
It is Barbados, I mean, after all. Yeah.
No, if it was New York.
No, I think the Indian bowling is better on these kind of wickets.
And how do you know how what do they say? Let both teams back.
Okay. Look at the bounce factor.
But that for test match, it's usually said, no?
No, we used it for even the Sri Lanka South Africa match. I said, listen, I'll reserve judgment basis how South Africa bat. Then South Africa themselves made it look like an absolute.
But now you've seen 3 innings. The first couple of innings, you saw a total of 157 odd runs being scored by 16 batters. Because one team got all out, there were 4 wickets that fell for the other team, and then there were 2 batters on strike. Today you saw 96 runs in all, 10 batters.
And you take away 15 were extras. 9 wides, that is the problem. Extra bounce, somewhere keeping low, somewhere it was on the danger level mark.
Not just extra bounce, at times you were looking for swing and you were getting so much swing that what was basically being pitched on middle and off is swinging.
What are we calling this wicket? It looked like a mosaic, it looked chapped. What else?
Parched.
There were too many divots in that. That's why you saw one delivery staying low. Rishabh Pant got it on second bounce.
Yes.
The other just shot up.
Yes. It all happened in that same Arshdeep Singh over, I believe.
Exactly. Even Siraj. The Siraj over also. You can't play, and already you've seen in June, barring Dallas, the rest of the pitches have been very smooth.
Of course, the West Indies is expected. Have we seen any matches as far as the USA are concerned in Lauderhill yet? No.
No,
you haven't.
Lauderhill next week.
Yeah, and Lauderhill normally is more on the flatter side.
Yeah.
At least that's what it's been. Dallas, generally you get good conditions. Look, the big, unknown, the differential was always going to be how New York played out, because pop-up stadium, drop-in pitch, it's the definition of temporary.
And it is no way anywhere close to Adelaide. The Adelaide curator, Damien Haw, I don't think he envisioned these kind of pitches. I'm sorry. It is a sham what you played out in the 2 games that's there.
But I personally love low scoring games.
Not this.
Here you were watching the IPL, you were all complaining 200, 280.
120, 130. For example, the Namibia game, Namibia-Oman, it was a good game.
109.
120.
The better one was West Indies and Papua New Guinea.
130, 140 in that range.
No, I mean, this we veered on the other extreme. You went from 280 to 80.
Also, you want to see low scoring games, once every now and then, but that's going to be down to the merit of the bowlers. This is more merit to the pitch. This is more assistance to the pitch than the bowlers doing. It's all about out.
By the way, just look at, again, I agree with you. While I was just playing the devil's advocate, I agree that this and the kind of, 3 innings that we've seen so far at the Nassau County Cricket Stadium in New York, it's been far from ideal. This is not what you would want, not perfect T20 conditions. I like low scoring encounters, but those low scoring encounters shouldn't come at such patchy, tricky, parch, whatever other names that you've got for the pitches, should come on pitches and conditions that help bowlers. I'm fine with that. Yeah. But this is, I think, a bit unfair. This is exactly like serving up a road, which is the other extreme. This is the other extreme. You wouldn't want that. Look at Jasprit Bumrah's figures, just tells you, and I know that on most occasions Jasprit Bumrah is absolutely impossible to play, but just look at it today, 3 overs, 6 runs, and economy of 2, like
with
this.
with one maiden over, by the way.
This in Test cricket is wow. This is T20 cricket. T20 cricket in today's day and age, where it's gone just the other extreme, where you're getting 10 and over. In fact, we tried to reassess our economy, in T20
Metrics.
cricket, and said that let's start looking at 8 and 9 as decent enough. From 6, 7, we've gone to 8, 9 being decent. Anything over 10, we've been a bit critical of. Anything below that, we'll be like, let's accept it. This is where the game has gone.
You're getting
to have an economy of 2. I mean,
you're getting a big course correction when it comes to economy. In this T20 World Cup, it's going to happen. Because you're playing look at last 2 ICC events that have been held in the West Indies. One was the Under 19 World Cup, and so far in the 2024 T20 World Cup, scoring and the rate of scoring have been very attritional. The Under 19 World Cup of 2022 was played on absolute rank turners. You didn't see a total of 300 or 350, or you at max got a 200.
So what does this mean for India then? Does this complicate things further? Because last 2 years I spent wanting to take the new template. There's so much psychological change that I underwent as a unit, and now I'm put into conditions where I am actually required to be playing the way as branded by many as safe cricket, percentage cricket, calculated cricket. I wanted to move away from all of that, but now the dire need of the hour is to play all of that.
As I have said, do not even read too much into what the US leg has to offer you.
But West Indies, they're saying of the 3 venues, 2 are going to be exactly that.
You don't know what is going to be the situation. Barbados, in the Scotland-England game, Barbados was flat. 10 overs for 90.
Yeah, but Barbados, you're getting extremes, because one game which was played in Barbados was, if I'm not wrong, Oman and Namibia.
Yeah.
And that was the 109 game. So you're getting extremes. You're either getting very flat or you're getting very attritional.
You don't know how your other low deck is going to be Brian Lara Stadium, Taruba. And then you're going to have Providence. Providence anyway is a rank turner. 120, 125, that has been the scores there. The only way you can get a flat deck is in St. Lucia.
Or Lauderhill, where you play one match.
Or St. Kitts, because the boundaries are smaller in St. Kitts, Passacher.
No, but that is something that they'll get to West Indies. Right now, just to answer Harshit's question, right now, see, these are not ideal conditions, that is something we already said. But talking about India's mindset, I don't think India would have a problem adjusting back to that mindset. So it's not, it's just natural instincts that come into play. So, okay, I think what you were trying to do with that aggressive thing is playing something out of your natural instincts and trying to adapt to this new age thing, especially a few Indian batters, if not all, trying to adapt to this new age T20 way of where you have to attack every ball. And that's not something that these batters can't do. They're stroke makers, they hit big shots, they've done it. Just that they, as they've matured into cricket, they've learned when to attack, when to defend. That's something that you gain with experience. Now you're telling them unlearn that experience of when to attack, and now go back to the basic of how you may have been as a 12, 13, 14-year-old who in those days only attacked everything. What happened from that 12, 13 to now is you learned. That's what maturity came in, that listen, this is where I attack, this is where I go into my shell or manage the situation, and that is the one that allows me to get to big totals. These cameos, so they must have been playing as kids. Those cameos turned into big totals when they matured. So now when you tell them that play that sort of cricket, I don't think that's really that, telling them to play aggressive cricket would be tougher, but as soon as you tell them, no, now in these conditions, go back to that safety first approach, that comes naturally to them, especially some of the senior batters who've perfected this or mastered this art in the last 6, 7, 8 years. Suddenly you tell them do it, I think they can easily.
So down to muscle memory?
Yes, because I
muscle
remember
memory, natural instincts, everything.
I saw a meme online that a lot of people are saying that poor KL Rahul, the one World Cup where strike rate is indeed overrated, he gets dropped.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because see,
It's not really unfortunate, he was playing terribly.
I mean,
Unfortunate.
yeah, it was unfortunate. I mean, I can't
No,
go you.
as in, if assume.
It's bad luck.
No, I'm saying assume.
See, I can't trust haters now. That's the problem.
But in such conditions,
you're a hater. You're a KL Rahul
No,
hater.
no.
Of course you are.
No, I'm saying assuming. See, it's not going to be exactly like this. going forward. At least I hope so. Not in the West Indian leg. Assuming it remains like this, then you surely would miss a KL Rahul. Assuming all pitches are going to be like that.
Because
you
last
would do with a
time
KL
you
Rahul.
played in Lauderhill, it was actually slow.
Lauderhill, in fact, he scored
140.
100, right?
Huh?
I think he has 100 in Lauderhill.
Yeah. Correct.
In fact, both his hundreds have come in the middle order, not while opening.
Yeah.
Lauderhill 245, they were chasing, they lost by 1 run. Who botched it up? MS Dhoni.
So Lauderhill can go both ways.
Yeah, and he's gotten 100 in Old Trafford.
The man who was calling me a hater is finding methods of taking strays at MS Dhoni.
8 of 6 and you lose it with 7 wickets in hand. Well done. And that too a catch dropped. Wonderful.
But some memory.
Can't disagree. Speaking of muscle memory,
Yeah.
Are there muscles there? It's just memory.
just
It's
memory.
memory.
Just memory.
It's all the beverages that he's been having.
But my only question,
No, that's sharpened over
would
the time.
be for Ireland. They agreed not an ideal pitch. I think we've all agreed on that. But then, was there the need to be batting the way that they were? They were trying to still bat like.
I
They wanted
think
to
they
be
adopted.
aggressive.
I was reminded of the time you saw the Cape Town Test match where India came with that approach. See, any ball can have your name on it. Might as well go whack it. They realized that after a point, and that's what it will obviously make you. It will make you look foolish.
To dig their heels in and say, no, boss, this is a situation. See, that's where. See, I'll reverse this. Let's say India were playing now, right? Tough conditions, playing against an opponent. They would try to attack and then lose a few wickets. 1 or 2, that's where experience comes in. You never know. Maybe a Rishabh Pant, a Virat Kohli, a Hardik Pandya. These guys would want to dig their heels in, saying, no, I now need to play
the odd risky shot
and go till 20. Who knows?
Yes.
Take till 15, then attack last 5 and get some. That approach was there.
What you do expect of better and maturer and more experienced teams is, see, you will take that risk. You will take those risky shots once every now and then. Once every 9-10 balls, you will be looking to attack. But a mature team, an experienced team, a full member team will ensure that they play out the whole 20 overs.
Which is why I said
That would be the priority. So this is where the inexperience of Ireland comes in.
And see, some of them actually the problem was they went the other way, like a Balburnese 5 of 10.
Yeah.
He just didn't look like he was going to get going. Worse still, Harry Tector, probably one of their better young batters, 4 of 16.
But
so he got stuck in.
He was the only guy who got a good ball. If you look at it, it just shot up and he was cramped up.
No, Lock and Tucker, the ball from Hardik Pandya.
It came back in.
That was impacted nicely.
No, but you're only talking about wickets, by the way. So those are the good balls. See, but what resulted in them playing like that are multiple deliveries on which they did not get out. But that planted that seed of doubt. There it is.
Even Paul Sterling as well.
George Dockrell, what was the need of that shot of Siraj? He top-edged a slog, and the doubt had been created 2 balls earlier, which is why I think Dockrell, if you look at Sterling also, I mean, he didn't need to poke at it. Sure, the shot that Balburney played, I think it never was on because it was coming straight at the
Sterling was more of a case of him trying to heave rather.
I mean, what was the need?
No need, agreed, no need.
Yeah, so that is why. Dockrell had a horrible shot. Curtis Camphor also very 50-50, the kind of shot that he played.
Yeah, it was nothing short, and the ball also is just on the channel.
Yeah.
He could have left it also, wouldn't have made much
So
of a
that
difference.
match, we mentioned about the South Africa Sri Lanka match. 20 I remember was the highest score. Right now we've only moved to 26.
Gareth Jalani. That too, he had those last few hits and a catch drop. Otherwise, they would have been about 80. That's it.
It's a bad advertisement.
It's a bad advertisement. Whatever way we look at it, the first start, see, you want some high scoring game, say what 150, 160 to get the buzz.
Yeah.
At least in a
You
T20 World
need
Cup.
200s to get buzz in a country that doesn't know the sea of cricket.
But looking
Fact
at
of the matter.
the start, it's not created. Except for that first opening game, USA versus Canada. That was 197.
Or because those memes are doing the round, or the D of cricket.
That was
because
Dallas, wasn't it?
E of
Grand Prairie
India.
Dallas.
You seen that one?
Yeah, that's the only highest score that you've had in this ICC T20 World Cup so far. And you started playing on the first, now it's the fifth. 4 days, that's been your high scoring total. That's it. Otherwise, every game so far in Nassau County has been a disaster. The Sri Lanka, South Africa and India, Bangladesh one, it was so turgid. And
No, but India, Bangladesh is still okay. India batted decently well. And that's what I'm saying. If the pitch was as tricky, that's where the Indian maturity in batting really stood, right?
And that's really what
Rishabh Pant.
that's really what
No,
makes,
Hardik also.
Yeah.
Hardik, 23 ball 40.
Yeah. But that's also, by the way, and again, this is the same venue you're going to be saying India, Pakistan. Pakistan also have plenty of batters who know how to squeeze runs out attritionally.
Yeah. And they have the bowling which can be tricky.
Correct.
On a tricky pitch.
Tricky pitch, tricky kind of bowling.
But then that is the problem. That becomes a lottery. You don't want a lottery.
Exactly. But you're getting lotteries. That's the sad reality. You're getting lotteries.
I believe there's a different strip though.
What if that's the worst strip? We don't know what the strip will be like.
I will see it personally and let you know.
Please do that actually.
This is the first, this is a new strip.
This is a new strip. So you've used 2 strips so far in 2 games.
Yeah, and I think
and there's the India-Pak is a different strip.
different strip.
Please get hold of the curator first. That should be our first. That should be our first exclusive from there.
I mean, the curator is sitting in Adelaide.
He could be around.
No. Could be, but there will still be a team of curators. You know.
The ICC curators. Yeah.
But they usually have
Don't
protocols.
speak.
There's a protocol.
And right now, though.
Definitely not. Even if there were no protocol, they drafted one in haste.
Eye of the storm. You never know if there's the first story come out of there is like you had in Lucknow that the curator is sacked.
The one thing that we do know is that Rocco. By the way, when you were making our 11 yesterday, and those are our picks. But heart of heart, you knew that this is going to be the opening day because in the warm-up game you got closed, right? Where you dropped Yashasvi in the warm-up, telling you that this is exactly.
You bring in another right-hander, you knew.
Yeah, this is exactly. That's also because Virat did not play. So this is going to happen anyway. It'll be interesting to see their approach. I am guessing it will be best if Rohit plays the way he will, and Virat also plays the way old-style Virat. Today you need him.
You don't want RCB Virat. You want India Virat. Basically.
You want that. Okay, let's take a few questions.
Shivam Garg is saying, what rating will the ICC be giving to these pitches? If rating is poor, then when you will get banned within 3 matches, how will it host remaining 4 matches?
No, I mean, see what was the rating given to the
I'm not sure.
I don't think there's been any ratings given.
I don't remember getting any email.
They will not rate it now after the leg ends.
Lest it gets banned.
Also, don't forget, this is the ICC rating their own homework.
Yeah.
Lest we forget.
See, if there are 2 poor ratings, then it gets banned for a year. 2 poor ratings.
I'm sure the people of Nassau County will be very sad when that happens.
That's the thing.
All 5 of them who care.
India, Pakistan.
No, but those are Indian fans and Pakistani fans. I'm talking about locals in Nassau County.
No, but there will be locals of that area. Those are India and Pakistan fans.
I mean, Nassau County is Long Island.
You can expect the whole of New Jersey to land up there.
That's also true, actually.
So there will be locals, just that Indian Pakistani heritage.
Right.
Indeed. Ritvika Reddy from the US is saying, I thought it was finally safe to watch you guys after so long. But SRH was still catching strays yesterday.
I was probably guilty of that.
It's like a dagger to my heart. Please don't. What happened yesterday?
I may have said something. May have.
Because she's
done, IPL.
Doesn't matter. No, I was citing some sort of an example. So unfortunately the parallel came. Sorry, Ritvika. But I will just say one more thing. Get the tune? It's a meme song which has been associated now with Pat Cummins and talking about his invincibility.
Yeah.
But after 2 games against KKR admin started using that song to troll them. Well done.
It's a Punjabi deep Chandu song.
Deep Chandu.
I love mutton biryani.
I do.
ICC isn't promoting but demoting cricket in the US. Totally agree.
You can't demote something that never really existed in the public conscience.
Although it was
Look at the movement. That is insane.
the wind factor.
Yeah, also because of the open.
Yeah, nice open. I mean, I remember.
It allows the wind to really come in.
Sri Lanka, South Africa, Angelo Matthews and Rasan Chanaka are getting swing in the 9th over. What is happening here? Even today, Hardik, that one ball which he got to jag in was the 7th over.
Yeah.
But Hardik's done it before as well, to give him some credit.
What, 7th over?
Remember, it was Babar, right? When he...
Oh, yes.
No,
that was 15th over or something.
Yeah, there was also Ahmad, I think. Imam, sorry.
Imamul Haq.
When he got the ball to jag back. Yeah. But that was caught behind.
Yeah.
There's another dismissal of his, I recall, when the ball just sharply
he's done that.
came
He's
in.
done that. Absolutely.
Karthik K, MLB is 100% more watchable than this World Cup.
MLB is Major League Baseball. Yeah, of course it is. Baseball is
And Karthik is from the US, so he does watch a lot of.
He would,
MLB.
of course. MLB, NBA,
Yeah, he
NFL.
does give a lot of NBA examples.
King James.
Parminder Singh, I cannot give you. You want my T-shirt? I will send it to you. Send me your address. DM it to the Sports Today official Insta account.
Giveaway.
I'll send you.
Official giveaway.
Official giveaway. It's
By
the
the way,
Manchester
see,
Red,
on the
yeah.
same chat, Manikant Reddy says very similar to Zomato dress code. But you see, Harshit,
It's Manchester United, yeah.
I'm not offended. Harshit will get offended.
Exactly.
Because this
It's,
is an official Manchester United jersey.
it's the Man United Red, yeah. Come on.
Okay. See you guys. I know there are a lot of comments, but post match is when we do our comments, a longer show. So, see now it's showing you closer. United. This is specialized. They made it for me with my initials.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Take care. See you
See
post
you
match.
post
Bye-bye.
match. Bye bye.
After India have wrapped up their first win.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is not even being.
What a start.
Winning
I
start.
can already say that.
Yep.
Winning start.
It is. It is. 3 wickets, 3 for 27.